Hinze. I am a computer programmer, and I have been with Get You in Shape for 2 years, and I live in Coppell. Before I joined Get You in Shape, I was working out, but I was not working out very consistently. I was with a trainer, and she would cancel all the time, and it was just once a week maybe. I was yo-yo dieting. I wasn't focused. I didn't have a game plan. Well, I joined Get You in Shape because I was working out some, but not very often. We were getting really frustrated with the trainer we were using, and my friend Allison Durkee has been on me for years to join. And I was just too afraid to join. And finally, when she heard all my troubles, she just kind of looked me in the face and said, "You need to come right now." And so my workout partner Tamara and I decided to go. My first impression of Get You in Shape was that it wasn't as scary as I thought. I just thought I'd be a laughing stock because I'd be slow, I couldn't do the exercises, and it wasn't. I mean, they were great. The trainers would give modifications every time, so I could do something every time, and that just made me feel so good. And I think I still am the slowest person at walking and running, but nobody notices. Nobody says, "Oh, we got to do extra because she's slow," and it just made me feel really, really good. And that gave me encouragement that I could come back. I guess my main couple tools I use are the trainers. They have been just awesome. I had a couple of them tracking with me at my fitness pal, and I've even had some that when I wasn't tracking, they would say, "Hey, what's going on?" Which, sounds silly, but it's huge because someone's watching. And I also, for me, just the community support, because people have started noticing I've lost weight. I've had people I don't know. I go to 5:30 a.m. and on the other side, I would call it the more serious side, they've actually come up to me and said, "Hey, I noticed you're losing weight." And never would have thought that would have been important, but it's such a motivator because you want to keep on losing, and you want. So I think those are my biggest two tools that I use. I think my favorite thing is just the variety of the exercises. I mean, I've learned more exercises I can do on my own or I can do with them, and then just on top of that, the modifications that you can make to the exercises. I kind of, being that competitive, I do enjoy knowing that I started out on my knees somewhere, and now I'm kind of doing sit push-ups, on my toes a little bit. So I like that they gave me that variety, that I could start and get comfortable with it, and then I could try something else. And if I decide to stay on my knees all the time, so be it, I'm still moving. It has just helped me enjoy life more. An example I've given is I just went on vacation with my son, and we were walking up and down streets. I mean, we walked at least 5 miles a day, and 2 years ago, I couldn't have done that. I would have been stopping and breathing, and here he kept stopping. "Are you okay? Are you okay, Mom?" And by the end of a couple of days, he goes, "I don't need to ask you that anymore." And I was like, "No, you really don't." And I mean, that to me, that's huge, because then I can go do stuff. I have two. I said the one I'm currently in, I'm still losing weight. I think it's great. And my second one, which is probably silly, but I ran into a friend I hadn't seen in a while, and she was so impressed with how toned my shoulders were. I mean, she kept saying, "I cannot believe." And I'm like, wow. And so I went and bought one of those shirts with the little, so that you can show off my shoulders more. So in the past 6 months, I've lost 74 pounds so far and 30 inches. It's just given me so much more confidence. I'm not as afraid to try things, and not just in exercising, and just in general. I've realized I don't have to be perfect at it. I don't have to be the best. I just need to try, and things get better. And so it's given me the confidence to try other things.